Hey, so I'm bored and right now I'm I'm sort of waiting for my doctor to contact me to tell me I have an appointment with the appointment for a psych evaluation so I can see the endocrinologist. But cuz last week I called the psychologist's office, and the secretary told me that they don't have a referral for me, so I can't see him until I get a referral from a doctor, and I can't just make an appointment myself. And it's been 4 weeks since I spoke with my actual doctor, and he had an email from the endo who said that I had to get a psych evaluation before I saw him for hormones. So I think I'm going to call the endo sometime next week. Sometime this week, because I want to figure out how I'm supposed to be getting this appointment. Because otherwise, I feel like it's not happening. Like, I feel like my doctor himself didn't actually follow up on anything. So I'm gonna call the office this week, and if nothing comes from that, like if they're like, oh yeah, we don't have you on file for anything, then I'm gonna go back to my doctor and have him refer me to this guy up in London, because I know within a month after getting an appointment with that guy, I will have a script for hormones. And I kind of wish I wasn't being so impatient about it, because I know there has been guys who've waited a lot longer than I have, because it's only been like a year-ish, 2 years-ish since I realized that I needed to physically transition. I've known I was trans for longer, but I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to transition or not. Part of it at the beginning was fear about like hormones and thinking about cancer and stuff like that, because it runs in my family, and possibly going sterile, which isn't like 100% that I would go sterile, but like the effects of testosterone on like the uterus, and there hasn't been actual studies to say that F2Ms have higher chances of getting cancer or whatever in that area. Like, I wish I had like more concrete research on that, because I feel like I'd probably have to get a hysterectomy, not just because of hormone related stuff. Uterine problems are kind of like a thing in my family, and there's been like lots of women who've had to get hysterectomies. Me and like my genetic predisposition and testosterone mean for like a higher reason to get a hysterectomy, and once you get a hysterectomy, like you're not going to be having your own kids, definitely. And which is like, it's like a scary prospect for me, the idea of not being able to have my own kids. Even before I knew I was trans, I wanted kids, but I didn't want to bear my own children. Like, if I were to be rich enough to get like a surrogate or something where I could give someone else my eggs and have them carry the baby, that would be perfect. That would be perfect for me. Because the idea of carrying another life inside me, and it's like, it's just too weird and strange for me to actually do. Even if I wasn't trans, I don't think I would ever bear my own children. I just wish I didn't have to do all this thinking about how I'm supposed to hypothetically make a family, and I wish things were simple and easier, and it didn't have all these steps and procedures to go through. And I'm just being a pessimist. If everything had gone according to plan right now, I'd be like post-op top surgery, and I'm just annoyed about that. I'm annoyed about how long my doctor's taking, about like my hormone stuff, and I'm annoyed about a bunch of other extraneous factors in my life. But it's all whatever, because June is going to be hopefully a good month for me, because World Pride is happening and I'm going to be able to see some of my friends. And then I also have the Trans Calendar Project, and I also am going to the Allied Media Conference, which means I'm going to be seeing a lot of queer and trans people of color in Detroit and Tumblr people, and that's hopefully going to be fun for me. And I just finished some graphic design freelance work for a friend, and I'm going to be getting paid. We'll see how the rest of the summer goes, because I'm trying to be an optimist, but I hope it goes well. And this is probably really early because it's only June, and I'm probably going to be making several videos before the end of the summer. So, yep,